Welcome to the channel, everyone. I've owned this Gaggia Magenta Plus for just under 12 months now, so I think I know it well enough to give this review. This is the third Gaggia machine I have owned over the past 25 plus years. All of them purchased from Gaggia UK of Elland, Yorkshire. And I must say, what these guys don't know about coffee ain't worth knowing. As well as domestic machines, they also supply commercial machines that you see in coffee shops everywhere. They service and repair machines, supply great coffee, and if ever there's a problem, it's usually only a phone call away. My first machine was the Classic. I really liked this machine. It made great coffee and gave about 8 years of uninterrupted service. But following a house move and a smaller kitchen, it was decided that an automatic machine would be better suited. So along came the Brera, and the Classic was retired to the garage. For the next 8 years, the Brera gave excellent service. It made great coffee, well over 10,000 cups. Alas, it developed a fault. A sensor in the spent pucks box was stuck, which meant that the machine was showing that it was full when it was actually empty and nothing could function. Now, I could have had this repaired quite easily and cheaply, but you know what? I wanted a new machine. So along came the Magenta. While we were waiting for the new machine to arrive, the Classic was bought out of retirement. And you know what? It worked perfectly.
So to the Magenta. There's much about this machine I do like, and one or two things I don't like. I'll start with the control panel. A touch is all that's required to access most of the functions of the machine. However, to switch on, your finger has to be kept on the button for a few seconds until the machine springs into action. It warms up quickly, and after rinsing, it's ready to make amazing coffee. Quite a lot of customization is possible from the settings menu. Options on screen 1 are Espresso 40ml, Coffee 120ml and Steam. On screen 2 it's Espresso Lungo 80ml, Americano 40ml of coffee plus 110ml of hot water, and hot water up to 150ml. On screen 3, a cleaning program and the settings menu. From here, we can return to factory settings. Control the button sound. See the counter. Set the water hardness. Change the units. The standby time. The water filter and the language. The only adjustment not on the settings menu are the coffee grind settings. This is done via the small knob in the bean hopper. This is the only setting I have changed. I do like a strong espresso, so a fine setting is required. All the rest are our factory settings, which for me are giving a perfect espresso.
You know, whenever we have a cappuccino in a coffee shop, we always end up saying this is not as good as what we have at home. And that's partly due to the machine, but also due to the coffee. When I first got the Magenta, it came with a kilo of Espresso Classic beans. Now these beans are cheaper than what I'd been buying at the supermarket. They make a tasty cup of coffee that really hits a spot.
back to the machine. I do like this little espresso tray, which along with the rise and lower spout I use for espresso and cappuccino. With the spout raised, a latte glass just fits. The Magenta is available with a Panarello or a professional type steam wand. After using a Panarello on the Classic and the Brera, this initially took a little bit of getting used to. Now I wouldn't change back. I really do like it. I think it gives a better froth. Both the bean hopper and the water tank are accessed from the top. The hopper will hold 250 grams of beans, has an aroma lid and the facility to add pre-ground coffee. On our kitchen worktop with cabinets above, it is not possible to lift the water tank out unless the handle is folded. The tank has the facility to fit an Intensa water filter. However, this does reduce the capacity. As our water comes from a filter jug, I do not use this facility. Now for the few things I don't like. To remove the drip tray, the steam wand has to be moved and the buttons on each side pressed. With the tray removed, this front panel is fixed to the tray, which I think could easily get broken, so extra care does need to be taken. To keep the tray clean, a set of these brushes available from Lakeland are very useful. Unlike the Brera drip tray, this one has all these baffles, which make it quite awkward to clean. To reach these inaccessible places would be impossible without these brushes. So to the machine in action. First, my favourite drink, cappuccino. It starts with a shot of espresso. One-third of a jug of milk. I prefer long life semi-skimmed milk. To me, it froths better and is creamier than ordinary semi-skimmed milk. I always use a thermometer. If this machine had a double boiler and produced steam without having to wait, it would be perfect and probably cost a lot more money. As you can see, this steam wand is really powerful. Once the correct temperature has been reached, swirl a little and let the milk stand, while I wipe down the steam wand and then run some hot water through. This has to be done after each use. Now pour the milk into the coffee, a sprinkling of chocolate, and that is my perfect cappuccino. Another of my favourites, usually after a meal, is an espresso lungo. Stained with cream, and I think that is called a macchiato. And now to my least favourite, the Americano. And this machine does it very well. First, an espresso shot. Short wait while the machine heats up the water, and then tops up the coffee. Add milk or cream to taste, and that's Americano. So to sum up, the Gaggia Magenta Plus is a versatile machine, and like all my previous Gaggia machines, consistently makes a great cup of coffee, be it espresso, macchiato, cappuccino, Americano, latte, flat white, or whatever.
If you found this review helpful, then give us a thumbs up. Sub the channel. Well, that's all for this time. So, from me, it's goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.